Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily was known for her curious nature and her love for plants. Her home was a cozy little cottage surrounded by a beautiful garden, which she tended with great care. The villagers often marveled at how lush and vibrant her flowers were, and they believed Lily had a special gift. One day, while exploring the farthest edge of her garden, Lily noticed a peculiar plant she had never seen before. It had silvery leaves that shimmered in the sunlight and tiny golden flowers that emitted a soft, warm glow. Intrigued, Lily decided to dig around the plant carefully to see what it was. As she did, she uncovered a small, ancient-looking key buried in the soil. The key was delicate, made of silver, and had intricate designs engraved on it. Holding the key, Lily felt a strange pull in her heart, as if it was guiding her somewhere. Later that evening, while reading an old book about the village's history, Lily came across a tale about a legendary garden hidden deep within the nearby forest. According to the story, this garden was enchanted, filled with magical plants and creatures, and guarded by ancient spirits. It was said that only those with a pure heart and a special key could find and enter the garden. Excited by the possibility that her key might be the one mentioned in the story, Lily decided to embark on an adventure to find the enchanted garden. The next morning, she packed a small bag with food, water, and her gardening tools, and set off into the forest. The forest was thick and full of life, with tall trees and vibrant foliage. As Lily ventured deeper, the light filtering through the trees became softer, casting an otherworldly glow on the path ahead. She walked for hours, guided by an unseen force, until she came to a clearing. In the middle of the clearing stood an old, moss-covered gate. It was made of twisted vines and branches, and in the center was a keyhole that matched the shape of Lily's key perfectly. Her heart pounding with excitement, Lily inserted the key into the lock and turned it. With a soft click, the gate swung open, revealing a breathtaking garden beyond. It was unlike anything Lily had ever seen. The flowers were of every color imaginable, their petals shimmering like precious gems. Trees bore fruit that glowed softly, and butterflies with wings made of light flitted about. A gentle breeze carried the sweet scent of flowers, and the air was filled with a soft, melodic hum, as if the garden itself was singing. As Lily stepped into the garden, the gate closed behind her. She felt a warm sensation in her chest, as if the garden was welcoming her. She wandered through the garden, marveling at the beauty in the strange, wonderful plants she encountered. There were roses that changed color with the time of day, vines that formed intricate patterns as they grew, and trees whose leaves whispered ancient secrets when touched. After some time, Lily came across a small pond in the center of the garden. The water was crystal clear, reflecting the sky above, which seemed to be a perpetual twilight. At the edge of the pond stood a magnificent tree with silver bark and golden leaves. Its roots were twisted and knotted, forming a natural seat at its base. As Lily approached the tree, she noticed something unusual. The tree's roots were wrapped around a small, stone chest, almost as if they were protecting it. On the chest was an inscription in an ancient language, which Lily somehow understood. Only the one who nurtures life with a pure heart may unlock the secrets within. Feeling a deep connection with the garden and the tree, Lily knelt down and gently touched the roots. To her amazement, the roots slowly unwound themselves, revealing the chest. With trembling hands, Lily opened it. Inside, she found a scroll and a small, glowing seed. Lily unrolled the scroll and began to read. It told the story of the garden and the seed. The garden had been created long ago by the spirits of nature as a sanctuary for all living things. The seed was a gift from the spirits, a powerful source of life that could heal the land and bring prosperity to those who cared for it. However, the seed could only be planted by someone with a true love for nature and a pure heart. Lily knew what she had to do. She took the seed and carefully planted it in the rich soil by the pond. As she covered it with earth, the ground began to glow, and a soft light spread across the garden. The seed quickly sprouted, growing into a beautiful, radiant tree with leaves that shimmered like stars. The tree's roots spread throughout the garden, connecting with the other plants and infusing them with new energy. the entire garden seemed to come alive with even more vibrancy and magic. The flowers bloomed brighter, the fruit trees bore more fruit, and the air was filled with the sound of joyous music. The spirits of the garden appeared, taking the form of glowing orbs of light, and they danced around Lily, thanking her for restoring the garden's magic. Lily spent the rest of the day in the garden, learning from the spirits about the balance of nature and the importance of caring for all living things. When it was time to leave, the spirits gave her a special gift, a small vial of sparkling water from the pond. This water has the power to heal and nurture, they told her. Use it wisely, and it will help you bring life and joy wherever you go. With a heart full of gratitude and wonder, Lily left the enchanted garden. The gate closed behind her, but she knew she could return whenever she was needed. As she made her way back to the village, she noticed that the forest seemed more vibrant, and the plants more lush, as if the magic of the garden was spreading beyond its borders. When Lily returned home, she shared her story with the villagers. They were amazed and inspired by her adventure, and they began to care for their own gardens and the land around them with renewed love and respect. The village prospered, and it became known far and wide for its beautiful gardens and bountiful harvests. Lily continued to tend her own garden, using the vial of magical water to heal sick plants and help new ones grow. She knew that the true magic of the garden was not just in the plants themselves, but in the love and care she gave them. And every now and then, when the moon was high in the sky, she would return to the enchanted garden to visit the tree she had planted and to learn more from the spirits of nature. And so, Lily and her village lived in harmony with the land, always remembering the lesson of the enchanted garden, that with a pure heart and a love for all living things, one could create magic that would last a lifetime. The end.